But I think this is like a super valid fear, and not only just a fear, but like self-awareness, right? And I'd really like to have more conversations about neurodivergence and like anti-racism work or journeys, because I think it's something that, first of all, is commonly used as an excuse, not in the way that you're talking about it, but I mean in the way of like when somebody does something harmful, they will use their neurodivergence as the reason that they did the harmful thing. And obviously that's problematic because people of color, some of them are also neurodivergent and they do not do the same harmful things that we do. But I think the process of learning how to unmask, especially with autism, but really in any kind of neurodivergence, is a process of deconstructing, like what society always expected of us, or the ways that we struggle, like in work environments or learning environments. And the very real fact is that a lot of those expectations are built on white supremacy and misogyny, and thus misogynoir. And I'm definitely more than happy to talk more about this if there's like any specific things that are kind of in your mind or that you worry about. But as somebody, I guess, that's been on the journey for a little bit, like that's what it is a journey. And I've honestly found that since I have become more immersed in more diverse communities and like subscribe to Patreons of women of color, listen to podcasts, which are all linked in my link tree, the ones that I like religiously listen to and watch, I've found that although personal fulfillment and satisfaction is never the goal, the more I deconstruct, the more myself I feel, and the more accepted I am by me and people that are for me. And by for me, I hope that comes across the way it's meant to. Like, choose people that choose you, but the real you, the you that's imperfect, the you that will always have internalized racism because that is the way that we are brought up and we are always benefiting from it just based on the color of our skin. But the you that wants to do better, the you that wants to have courage, maybe for the first time ever or for the first time in a long time. Taking our masks off doesn't mean that we become perfect. It just means we hold ourselves accountable and we'll let others hold us accountable and correct us if we're wrong. So I think if we're not really changing, we're gonna know. And like White Woman Whisperer says, like, it's a destination, not a journey. I hope this made some sense, and please drop any thoughts or questions in the comments, and I'd be happy to like have more conversations about this. Thank you for sharing.